In this video, after doing a lot of research, we end up with about $400 worth of metal detecting loot. Let's go! This is Ryan. Ryan's smart.
Today, look at you.
I got my GoPro. We got Ryan here today.
Good morning, everybody.
And this time I did some research on a beach. I saw old piers. This might be, look at these poles. This might be the remnants. I'm sure this is the remnants of the old fishing piers that I saw.
Wait, what are you talking about? So Ryan is the founder of Subterix, and I just bought a stake in Subterix. And we're using the Explorer tool right now. And I went to right about here. Look at what you could do, okay? It's the ultimate metal detecting research site, and I'm about to prove it. Going to click historical aerials. I'm going to click 1924 overlay. This is more than 100 years ago. And look at this. Look at that. I love aerials. Let's do the same thing with... Oh, and let me point something out before we change. Let's go back to 1924. Oh, look at that. That's what I saw. I saw over 100 years ago, this was in use. And I was like to Ryan, we got to go there. Let's make a video there. These piers, you could just see the remnants of them today. If you move around, you look around, you're going to see in this video. Also, look at the beach. It was a lot further back then, at least at the time of this image. Beaches go in and out. But to me, that's really interesting. Historical topo. And look at that. So, we got a road going nowhere. And it's called Sigin Point. And yeah, this is an older area. So the logic was there. I just showed you one tool, by the way. We didn't even get into the AI.
Yeah, I know for a fact that this has been, like in the year 1924, over 100 years ago, there were piers here. That is what drew me here. And Ryan just pointed out there is another remnant of piers right down there. I'll zoom in for you. There's like signals all over this beach. Definitely one here, mid-80s. Let's go. All right, started out with the dime, and that's actually okay because I don't think people have detected this. So let's go. I mean, in a while.
Let's go fast. You'll see why.
65 seems surface. Let's see. Oh yeah. Now it's low tide right now. I wore my bathing suit. I think I'm gonna brave the water. Let's see how cold it is. There's good signals all over the beach though.
Highly debatable.
Oh. 86. Let's get in the water first. But yeah, good sign. There's... Oh, that's cold.
So the end of this neighborhood is Point Sigin Point. You know, that means that a ferry once landed there. Docks, fishing, ships coming in, perhaps some swimming. So I wanted to see what was in the water.
All right, I'll be back when I get something. 66. Oh, I got excited. This is probably gonna be industrial, but hey man, ring shaped. Let's hope it's a precursor of things to come. 70. Meh. 90 and loud. Sounds big. Larger target. Oh, this is a space peanut to end all space peanuts.
Then the space peanut barrage continued.
Space peanut. Space peanut. What this? Tiny little space peanut. Oh, bummer. This was a 42. Those are space peanuts. Yeah, Ryan's getting space peanut. That's a space peanut.
Is it?
So it's my friend said slag from the bridge, or other, you know, works that have happened here. But this stops people from like digging the gold signals. So I like it. I like it a lot. We were just comparing space peanuts. Check this one out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the king of space. This is the, oh my goodness. Yeah, you got a good space peanut too. Let's go.
If only it was real silver.
If only. We'll get there. Aluminium. Yeah, man, the coolest thing about hunting Staten Island is all of this, like, metal art that you get.
Until it stops being cool.
Oh, that's a gorgeous one. Yeah. Junk. Oh, man, space peanut. Oh, sadly, piece of junk. Well, I went far back. This seems to be Canslaw. Well, this is interesting. Oh, we got a circuit board. You know what circuit boards have? I don't see it on this one. Gold. This is probably from a car, you know, key fob. Well, that's my find of the day so far, but we're going to keep going. Again, this is a test. We have evidence of history here. You know, look at these old piers. These are the ones that were here in 1924. This was set foot by human beings. 1924, we know this for a fact. We did the research. Could other detectors have been here? Sure. More likely, people have tried here and they just got turned away by the space peanuts.
YouTube is like transcribing this video and deciding that I'm insane.
I don't know what it is, but you know, we're kind of far away from the bridge, so I don't know if the currents took them this far.
I have a new plausible theory on space peanuts. It's no longer slag from the bridge. I don't think that. The bridge is made of iron, and it would be iron slag. These are aluminum. Now, what I think happened, you do a lot of recycling in Staten Island, and Superstorm Sandy hit. That really hit Staten Island hard. And I think they needed to replenish the beach. They do the recycling. Instead of trucking sand in, they mix this with the sand. It's everywhere on Staten Island.
Oh, man. Nah.
But it was not a total shutout.
90 and deep. Still in the hole. Should be interesting. Still there. Doesn't sound huge either. Uh-oh. Yep, there we go.
Haagen-Dazs has been unlocked.
There we go.
I'm like running to Ryan. See, there's treasure here.
Oh shit, what is that?
Merc.
Oh nice, so you just pulled that?
Just pulled that.
Holy
This
cow.
was deep, so there's a deeper level. I would look for deeper
Ooh,
targets.
boy.
So the superficial stuff, space peanuts are light. Not that this is going to be so heavy, but this was down there. Yeah, that was an ordeal.
I do believe that says 1925. Yeah, that's proof that there's history there. I think that there was beach replenishment that took place, covered over that beach, and really masked it with all of that, with all of those space peanuts. As for the rest of that day, space peanut.
My God, this beach is brutal. Light space peanuts. What a beach. Oh my goodness. What is this? Ancient pull tab. Nope. Aha, I chose to dig a 40. This has been here for a long time.
Who cares?
Back on the peanut. This has some age to it. Old aluminum rivet. Lovely. That is just a gorgeous space peanut. I got a peanut allergy. This is crazy. Like, look at the flowers blooming around the old pier. Like right here. It's like a tropical island. This is like a shrine right here. Shrine to the space peanut. Yeah, man.
There were more space peanuts, but I will spare you. I mean, we saw enough evidence of age when we were there. That Mercury dime, there were bricks on the surface. There were other items. So I do believe that there's a layer underneath that is a treasure layer, but this was not our day.
Taunting us. Look at the name. There's a ship that's taunting us. What the heck, man?
If you find the silver, you now have to name that Linda, Merrill.
Oh my God.
I can't believe how it's able to get that close to shore without hitting the bottom.
Well, that probably is the answer to space peanuts. It probably did hit the bottom. It shaves off the ship. And it ends up on the beach here. I gotta take a close up with my camera because you guys can't see Silver Linda on the GoPro.
And this raises an important point. Subterix does not guarantee you treasure. It's an amazing research tool that I'm very proud of, that you could do what I think is the best research out there on. So next, a few days later, we went to New Jersey. Ryan picked a spot this time.
Okay, Merrill, here's another one of those last-minute video requests that you've done. So I've stopped what I was doing, stopped my breakfast, and decided to come on and just quickly record this segment.
He's always coding. This is good for him.
So last week, Merrill and I got together and decided to go metal detecting. Now, being that I grew up in New Jersey, specifically in Monmouth County, for my entire life, I read and heard about the historical significance that existed within my county. As you can see here, Tatum Park is a public park located in Middletown, New Jersey. It sits on 366 acres and is operated by the Monmouth County Park System. The park itself is a former estate originally purchased by Charles Tatum in 1905, who is a famous New York glass manufacturer and entrepreneur who actually had a factory in Keyport, New Jersey. This property was used as a summer residence for the entrepreneur's family. So this is the baseline of what we were really interested in. And the associative areas also have great history on researching areas that are great for metal detecting. So let's dig into what it was that we were interested in finding at Tatum Park. So as I initially ran a LiDAR scan prior to detecting, you'll notice above and beyond the 3 points of interest that our LiDAR terrain scan was identifying, you'll notice these blotchy, reddish, orangey type of artifact probability heat map. And really what that's indicating is that it's telling you that, hey, these areas did not necessarily make the top 3, but there's a high degree of likelihood that above the top 3 that you may want to focus in these particular areas because they could yield results from an artifact and from a coin perspective. So as we started to look at the LiDAR scan, we can obviously identify anomalies immediately within this area, okay? But again, we wanted to focus more so on the artifact probability key and identifying why specifically LiDAR was suggesting that these areas may be of interest. So what we did is we essentially bypassed the 3 top areas that the terrain scan yielded, and we focused more so on these blotchy areas, all within walking distance of the point or of the address in which we planted the flag. In this particular scan, what we also have the ability to do is to focus on one of those blotchy areas and run a high-res scan. That high-res scan is ultimately going to yield a much clearer picture of what's happening here. So this looks either like a debris field, but it also looks like there are other anomalies within this particular area that became of incredible interest to both Merrill and I. In addition to the high-res scan, what we also ran in advance of that was our Sentinel scan, which connects to the Copernicus satellite up in space. And we selected structures because we're really interested in identifying what structures may exist that may be a little bit further below ground that the high-res scan might not be able to indicate. So as we zoom into any particular area, that terrain scan is really going to allow us to look at the colors as far as where the structures lie underneath the ground, deep beneath the ground. And for example, here is one in particular in this area, and that's precisely where we went. All right, we're going to go this way, guys.
All right, we're back at it again. Let's go.
There was a problem, though.
Yeah, only problem, it's overgrown, but this is going to be fascinating in the winter.
No, I'm feeling great. I'm in the midst of a comeback, and I'm not jumping in with ticks. This could wait for the winter. What we did was move around, and we went back to the primary site where he dropped the pin.
Mike just got something.
I hope I didn't hit him.
Uh-oh. If you hope you didn't hit it, it's good.
He looking at me. Well, he look like you.
Oh, he looks like silver to me.
Yeah, for sure it is.
Oh. Hello, Silver.
He's looking at. Oh, I
Is
didn't
that-
scratch him, did I?
Is it
No.
George?
That's a George. Oh God, I got my. I can't see the date. You know. Yeah, she's definitely. around silver.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Pound
shallow,
that, sir. Yeah.
Shallow too. What year?
Well, you just gave us all
34.
1934. You just gave us all
And
systems
look
go.
at that. Look at that. That's not even deep,
That's
man.
not very deep. Okay, let's go. Congrats,
Nice.
Mike. Great job.
Thanks, bud.
Yep.
Put it in the back. Put it in the front.
Yep. Somebody was leaning on that old tree back in the day, and Mike just found some silver. Let's go. 79.80. What the heck is this? Like, really, what is this? Yeah, I'm suddenly hearing a lot of iron, and I understand why. I think the game plan is, even though that was a shallow target, I'm going to go through with the 11. I'm thinking 9 also. Get all of the targets that I can. Switch over to the HF. That mid-tone was a bullet.
Yeah, I blew it. Sorry, I put this sound in my headphones.
All right, we switched to the 9 target right here. Nah. Squeaker. Right underneath the tree root, we got a bullet stamp.
Yeah, not that old. It says REM, so I think that's 1980s.
Squeaker, low 80s. Not as confident about it when I turn. No, it's better this way. Let's dig. Sounds even better when I take the cap off. And we got it. Whatever the heck this is a buckle of some sort. Okay, there we go. High 60s. Low 70s. Deep. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I just got this. There's more of it down in the hole. Look at how deep that is. This is with the 9-inch coil. That's insane. Look at this. This is probably off an old lamp. Look at how deep. Yeah, it's still down there. Look at how deep that is. Oh my goodness. Yep, here's the other part. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Little parts in there. We got most of it. Wow, that's amazing. That's actually one of the deepest signals I've ever dug. That's the 9-inch coil. Holy crap. I'm not sure where everybody else went. 83 sounded fantastic. Sounds completely different now in terms of the number. I think we got it out. What is this? I think we got a ring. I think we just got a ring. Look at this. Totally different number. Oh, I love doing this. This is my favorite.
There is an extra joy to dirt rings.
Pow. Pow, look at that. Old ring. Ooh, can't wait to clean this one up. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Here's a look at the ring before I cleaned it. You could see, look at that silver side right there. You saw that? Ooh, but look at the bottom. That looks like copper. I was really confused. Which one is it going to be? And we cleaned it and we got an answer to that. What in the heck is this? Well, it's a copper ring. Are those figures? Look like Chinese Kung Fu masters. It's pitted on the side. It is a copper ring. Definitely not gold. Definitely not silver. Kinda wish I didn't clean that, but we got more rings coming. We gotta get to $400.
Yeah, I think they left too early. They might be having a good day, but I think I found a spot. 86, 87 was dead. Right by the way. I wish I got this in camera. Mike, what did you just say?
A ring is a ring is a ring.
That's awesome. I heard you got something good too.
Yeah, I gotta dig it out here.
Oh, take your time. We'll get back to this. Oh.
It's packed.
Oh. Thimble.
Yeah.
Not sure what it symbolizes, but it's amazing. And these, I love these. They're from the
Slate roof.
old roof. Yeah. Slate
Ring up
roof?
so nice. Ring up so nice, but it's a nail, you know?
I got a good signal up there. I haven't dug it yet. Yeah. You guys are around the front, or?
I just did here. I didn't go to front. I did the side here, but you got the wires. When I was under the wires, it was going crazy. Like,
oh, I'm sure. I'm
then
sure.
I moved over. I could noise cancel. Yeah, I did like go all around the house, but then you started picking up. They must have done aluminum siding at one time. They sound good too. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
I just fall in love with the spot. I hear so much iron up here on this shelf, and I just get stuck. I can't help myself.
Yeah.
But got a good signal here. Let's see. If it's good, I keep going here. If not, I'm going to join you guys down there. Let's go. Oh, good day.
With Ryan and Nick.
Not sure. I thought they were going to be with you. This one was deep too. We just got another buckle. There we go. I'm sure this has to do with horses.
Had a decent day at the park, and I was going to leave it at that, but then I woke up early this morning. Sometimes the beach calls. Where's the clock on this thing? 4:09. Oh, you know me. Got my bagel, off to the beach. No Subterix, this is a beach that I often go to, just something was pulling me there.
Yeah, man. 4 a.m. beach trip. I feel good. I'm back. It was just calling me. I couldn't sleep, and it just was time to go. I forgot my headlamp, but you know what? I got this. I was going to use my GoPro, but I'll just use my phone, and sun is coming up just in a few minutes, so shouldn't be that bad. Let's just enjoy this beach. And you know what? Metal detecting, we go by sound anyway. Quarter. Sun's coming up. Paintbrush. We got a decent low tide going on. It's very, very quiet here. I'm gonna walk down the beach. I tell you what, you're not here for the rivets. I'll tell you if I get something good. I could tell you right now, somebody hit all the way in here. All of the targets that I'm getting is up in here, and most of them are...
Somebody had a wild party, you'll see.
I got a whole bunch of these. All right, keep going, man. Focus. There we go. There we go. There is exactly one signal in the... And it's not my beach scoop. Very faint in the 30s. I just got zippered. Oh my goodness. Well, there we go. You know how I could tell to go here? These fools left garbage all over the place. And here is your one. This is not going to be anything real. But here is your one really conductive target. And it rang up. I mean, somebody might have missed it. Look at this. Look at how it rang up. Oh, I got my pinpointer on. Hold on. Shoot, where's the ring? Good thing I got a metal detector. Rings up like a zinc penny, which I know are gone now, and I kind of missed them. There we go. A ring is a ring is a ring. Okay. I'm very happy about that ring, but this is like such a different world. I've gotten 35 cents, like nobody carries coins anymore. I did a video on how this changes beach metal detecting. I'll link to it because I'm telling you, that's the game plan this year. You really just have to be persistent in the spots that you know produce. And out here, let me switch around the camera. Out here, it's a matter of bags. You know, people are aware that they're going to drop rings out there, and they put their valuables in a bag and then it falls out. Or they're just idiots that just like leave junk all over the place. And as for down there, you're not gonna see the same amount of coins that you did in the past. And that would be a cue for me to know that people, people have not hit it yet. Metal detectorists have not hit it yet. That was my cue, but it's gonna be less of a cue this year. So the wet, I gave it some time. It is like silent there except for that zipper. Up here is the opportunity place and further back. So yeah, we'll give it a go. Might go down another beach or so. I don't know. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Look at this. I have an unlock for sunglasses. We're going to do this, but these are not regular sunglasses.
And the detectors, red plum. Has been unlocked.
Look at this. Now, I was like, why is it blinking? It's those Ray-Ban Meta glasses all scratched up. It was just blinking. Where was the blinking coming from? Well, I might have a new camera. Holy crap. Whoa. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah. They just turned on. Just said to me, battery 8%. Did it again. There's like speakers in these things, and my son was saying you could see something on the... I don't know too much about this. I know they got cameras. And yeah, obviously if we could find the person who found them, we will. I don't quite know how to do that. It's talking to me again. Yeah, man, the truth is, opportunity happens when you get here. Like, you never know. You could be having a bad day and all of a sudden you just got some new glasses. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna check this over here. Ugh. Throw stuff out, people. Horrible. Overall, I'm proud of my city. I really am, and it hurts my soul when people go against New York. But this is embarrassing. This is freaking embarrassing. And look at the garbage pails. I think we're gonna spend the rest of the morning, just the next few minutes, just helping out with this, because that is how you counter idiocy. People like these, they're the ones who just like, how do you leave the beach without your shoes, without your hat? Yankees fan, no wonder. I'm a Mets fan. Clothing, idiots, pardon my French. Yeah, that's why I got the glasses. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna do our good deed. This is ridiculous. Well, I just did some metal detecting first. Hold on. What do I see here?
Haagen-Dazs has been unlocked.
Yep. How drunk are you, dude? Really, how drunk? You forgot your chair. Oh my God. This like pains my soul. It really does. Oh, Gabby just got something nice. She'll lose it, but at least she doesn't do this. She was raised right. Oh my God. Horrible. I don't think it is. But look at this. It's another charm. Part of an earring, probably. A little pearl in it. We just got another score. There we go. Yeah, somebody had a wild night at the beach. Where do I hang these up? I'll just leave them in place. Somebody might come back for this. This just happened. All right, man, chip away. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this one was full. Okay. Not even close. So you can't even say the garbage was full. Yeah, man, this is stupidity. Ugh. How do you lose your shoes? Really? Oh, these guys have their work cut out for them. Good luck with that, guys. I started talking to another beachgoer who was equally horrified, but chipped in a little bit, and by that time, the beach cleaning crew came up, and people shouldn't count on that. People need to clean up after themselves. I think the moral of this video is
Just get out there and create opportunity for yourself. Maybe if you are looking for history, Subterix, it's a no-brainer. But I think the last segment proved that sometimes you just need to listen to the voices in your head. There have been plenty of times I've done that. Nothing has become of it. But I've spent the last year of my life really on hiatus from doing this because my family needed me. And it is crystal clear to me. Get out to create opportunity, but more importantly, get out to feel good. Metal detecting is more than just finding treasure. It's about just getting your steps in. It's about personal reflection. It's about turning off everything else, listening to beeps, and I've heard it from the best. You don't know what those beeps are. You can infer, but you have to dig them to find out. Sometimes it's going to be space peanuts. Sometimes you don't get much, but the view is fantastic. Sometimes while you are in the process of reflection, the universe speaks to you.